I was like, let me tell you, what can I bring to Berkeley? Like, how are you here? How did you get in?
Oh, as I walk in.
I'm like, are you kidding me? We get it, you're in Berkeley.
안녕하세요, 미국언니입니다. 오늘은 버클리음대생 김효경과 함께 버클리음대와 그녀의 이야기를 나눠보려고 해요. 그럼 고고고!
Hi everyone, my name is Lucy Kim. I am 20 years old and I am a junior in college. I go to Berkeley College of Music and I'm currently studying music therapy and I'm a vocalist.
Learn my body. You got me losing sleep over you. I usually sit still, but now I can't help but move.
So I am a part of a music collective called Blue Soju. I co-founded it with a group of my friends in my first year of college, and it is a music collective with producers and artists, and we make music together, we release music, and yeah, that's what we do.
And then when you're on, you make your own music.
Yeah, on my own, I also do my solo work as well.
How did you get into singing?
I sing ever since I was younger. In elementary school, I was in school choirs and my best friend really liked singing, so I think I got into singing from her. Middle school, I got more into songwriting and it was like a way for me to vent my emotions and just like express something that I couldn't do in public. But I went to a Carrie Job concert with my friends and like something hit me then that I really want to do what Carrie Job's doing, like just singing and leading worship. And so that was like the biggest push for like, I need to go to music school, so. First one, you have to do an online application. That one was easy, yeah. And the second one is the audition. For the song, I practiced like an original song, so I played on the piano and I sang.
Do you remember what questions they were?
Yeah, the audition process, they asked me what I wanted to do, and I always wanted to go into music therapy, so I told them like that. And so I think that helped me a lot because not a lot of people go into music therapy because a lot go for performance. And so then I feel like the judges like mindset shifts if you say performance, you know, you have to be good. But then during the interview, they asked me, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What can I contribute to Berkeley by going? And why should they accept me? Yeah, what I want to do in the future. So I told them everything. I was like, let me tell you, what can I bring to Berkeley? I think the biggest thing that they were like impressed with was that I do ceramics and I wanted to do art therapy before, and as I go into music therapy, my like bigger goal is to make like a non-profit organization, lead worship, and like go to different communities. So I think those two I brought up and I think they were impressed with that. So I told them I don't want to be a musician, like I'm not here to be like an artist, I just want to help people with music. So depends on the region. So there are some Asian countries that they partner with, but since I'm from Boston, I just went to the school. There are so many people that I first met, and I was like, why are you like? How are you here? Like, how did you get in? So bad. But then I realized that there's so many sections of music that you can pursue and be good at one thing and not the other. And so like there are people who are great producers who aren't good at their instrument. Everyone has to come to Berkeley with an instrument, but then a lot of producers end up not doing their instrument at all and they just make music. You don't have to be good at doing the music, you know? Like you don't have to be good at singing or playing an instrument. You could have a really good ear and you could be good at writing music, and then you could be a writer, stuff like that. And for those who always say, is that a stable job? There is a stable job for you no matter what in the music industry. There really is. You can be a mixer, a mastering engineer, you can do like vocal recording, like that not a lot of people know about. The only hard stuff is like performers or like sometimes producers. Music therapy, super stable job. Go for it, but research and find what other sections you can go into. It's really broad. Like there are still areas that I don't know, but it can become a job for people.
Do you see yourself performing in future? You don't?
I hate performing.
Really?
I hate it. Only thing I'll do is I'll lead worship and I'll worship in public. Other than that, I don't think I would do much performance. Because I've never had confidence in music other than through God. Without that faith, I wouldn't be doing music at all. The only thing I'm good at is worshiping. If it includes that, then I'll do it, I think. So you know how there's like general electives you have to take in college? For us, our general includes music classes. So we have music theory, ear training, where basically like they'll play chords. You have to know what chord they are. Or like dictation, they'll like play a melody and you have to like write it. We have placement tests in the beginning. So then if you're good, then you can skip those classes and get ahead. If not, you start from level 1. And it usually takes 2 full years to complete everything if you start from the bottom. So those first 2 years is when a lot of musicians drop out. Because like you come in thinking you're gonna learn music and grow as an artist, but they start you from the beginning. So after that is when you declare your major. So you declare your major the second year, and then from there you can actually learn your desired courses. If there are people that dress weird, everyone knows them from school. And they're usually performers, but like we know them. They're usually probably big on social media. There's one girl that dresses in all pink, always, and always has pink makeup on. We know her, but like we don't ever look at them and think they're weird. Freshman year, there are people who get in, right? And they think they're so good, and they'll like walk down the street and they'll start like doing their runs like,
Oh, as they're walking?
I'm like, are you kidding me? We get it, you're in Berkeley. There are people who have already released music, are already big, that come. And then there are people like me who started super late. I really contemplated whether or not I should stay. Before you go into your major, you're like stuck in your core classes. And there are people who are really smart and like really good at singing. 되게 주눅들죠. 진짜. And that's why I took my gap semester, because I wanted to think about if I should transfer to an academic school or stay here. And then I went into music therapy and I was like, oh, found home. And people still don't know what music therapy is. They're like, can you cure me? Like, no. Music therapy is the clinical use of music to help people enhance their lives through enhancing their mental health or physical health. A classic example is like pain tolerance. For people in hospitals, we bring a music therapist in and we'll sing songs that they've listened to in their childhood or things that they're comfortable with. And then there is scientific proof and evidence that your pain decreases. Whatever you do, whether it's music or not, I think everyone has a duty to share some kind of love and empathy into the world. And I think that's the biggest thing that people should think about when they choose what to go into. Don't think about what you want to do in the future, but think about what you want to do to help other people in the future. That's how I chose music, because that's how I wanted to give back to the world. So thank you for watching this video. I have my own YouTube channel. I make singing videos and I do vlogs. It's called ByulTV. I'm sure she'll link it in the description box below. Thank you. Oh, 구독과 좋아요 부탁드리고 알람 설정까지. 감사합니다. I hate listening to music. I absolutely hate listening to music on my free time. What was I saying? I think music therapy is perfect for me. Cause like
You therapy yourself. Seriously.
I promise I will move about. I want your help.